Good evening. Brand image, customer experience, customer engagement. Now, before we pop back out, just want to have a quick chat. The importance of your business, your customers. Now, I talk a lot about the importance of your brand, your image, and your engagement with customers. And I've only mentioned once or twice on the videos about the importance of your staff. Now, it has become very much apparent that, we're talking in one of the other videos about employee branding, the way the staff talk about the business. Now, it's something that's become apparent today is that if you don't know what you want as a business owner and you can't train your staff, develop your staff, have a structure, a plan, or even some kind of template for your staff to work for, in some respects, how the hell do you expect them to do their job? So in a retail environment, in a sporting venue environment, in a haulage environment, it ain't rocket science. You ain't reinventing the wheel. This is fundamental basics of business. You know where you're going, you train your staff know where you're going, and you all go down the route. And I tried to explain it to somebody today, is that it's a bit like getting in the car and programming your sat-nav. It's as simple as that. But you need to have the destination. Get in and saying, oh yeah, I've got tickets to the football, we're going to Wembley. Right, okay, no problem. What do I put in the sat-nav? Don't know where we're going. Well, you do, it says on the ticket. So this is the fundamental bit in business. You need to understand that your customers expect something. The minute you open the door, put a sign on the front, put a sign on the website, put whatever. You say what you are. Subconsciously, your customers have arranged a picture, a feeling and a sound of your business. They expect something. Now, fundamentally, you need to expect to deliver what they need to expect to buy. That needs to work. Well, if that don't work, you've got a problem. But if your staff don't necessarily, say agree, that's the wrong word. So a business today wants to do A. That's what the manager wants to do. I want to do A. I want to sell this. Okay, useful if you tell the staff, because the staff have spoken to you and understood what you've been saying and, last conversations, recent conversations, internal, blah, blah, blah. And they're selling B. And you're getting upset of what they're selling. But hang on a minute. You're the one, the business owner, that talks to the management, and somehow you need to have a sit back. Now, what I've done with this particular client today is I've told them to do their own mystery shop, their own undercover boss, because they know what they're doing. I went in and done a mystery shop and I came back with a set of results and it was brilliant, and can't fault the staff. Then sat down with what the boss actually wanted, and the two never lined up. The staff were polite and courteous, they were upselling, they were doing everything they needed to do. It was quite a lovely little venue, it was clean, it was tidy, there was no real problems. Yeah, I could have picked a few, but on the outset, quite a nice little business. Then sit down with him and go, well, this is that. I'm quite proud of you. Yeah, but that's not what we're selling. That's not what we're doing. Well, that's what all your staff are doing. That's what the signs say outside you're doing. And what do you want then? I want this. Well, mate, that ain't going to work because your staff are all doing this. So in some respects, what I'm saying to you as a business owner is understand your plan, write down your plan. Let somebody else have a look at the plan. Now, this is where I joke about the TomTom scenario. Because TomTom has a set route. You put in the TomTom and it says, please make a left turn, please make a right turn, please make a U-turn. Whatever. It decides which route you're taking and you're going to take it. Now, back in the old days, we used to read a map. Oh yeah, I think it's a left here, and we'll have a left there and come back. And we used to try and but we were still going to the same destination. We just might have taken a few more turns extra, gone round the roundabouts a different way, but we passed the map over to somebody else to interpret what we're doing. but we still gave them the information. So what I'm trying to get you to understand is that you haven't got a tom-tom in your business that goes bang, left, right, and everybody follows aimlessly to the end of the world. You're giving your staff the information. Now, if you don't give your staff the right information, they can't do the right job. They'll do the best job they can, but they don't do the right job. And then the problem being is that some of the bigger businesses, like this one today, have different departments. Now, if those departments don't talk to each other, so for example, the social media department on this one is on a massive, well, we're on it. We're advertising that we've got half price this and half price that and half price this. Whoa, great, no problem. Sales team are seeing it for the first time on the social media platforms going, hang on a minute, most of our biggest customers are not them. So we're actually ripping off our customers because we're saying you get that cheaper, and that isn't our main form of business. This is what makes us money. This is the bread and butter. This is what we're going out sailing with. And yet, if you come in through this passageway, you get it a hell of a lot cheaper. Something's wrong with that. So we've now got disparities across the business. So need to bear that in mind. The reason sport works is sport is a team event. And whether you like football or not, whether you like motor racing, everything works together. Everybody has a plan, and I use football because it's the easiest one. It's a goal at the other end. Put ball in the goal. Pass it amongst yourselves. Forward, backwards, pass it. The goalkeeper's got a job to protect that one. The defenders defend. The attackers attack. They've all been given job roles, but they can't do their job unless they're fed by the people behind. So they've all got their little plans, but their plans overlap. So should yours. So understand how sport works, and I mean this in the most politest and harsh manner. Football teams have got it right. The top managers in the world have got it right. They go, you two practice kicking the ball in the net. You practice stopping the ball coming in the net. It works. And then the rest of them all interlink, and they train and they practice and they work as a unit. So when you've got your business, you're sat at the top being a manager overlooking the whole playing field, the sales arena, the service arena, the parking arena, whatever you do in your business. Understand it is a team, and that team need to be supported. They need to work cohesively together. Otherwise, it's not going to work. So think about that as you move forward. I'm going to finish my coffee, and then we're out for a bit of late drinks with some clients. Take care.